Well, I believe that there's something out there that we don't understand because everything that we know remains infinitely less than what remains unknown.
Okay.
Because there is, we can't even pretend to understand 0.1% of what's out there. So for me, it's a big question mark. I believe that there's something out there because I find signs, I find things in everything. Maybe that's my, the way I process things. Maybe that's my perspective that is altering that. Maybe I'm totally in control, but at the same time, I've always believed there's something else out there, As far as, religion, church, I don't really follow that because it creates lines in the sand. It kind of creates this us versus them mentality, whether or not they want to address it in that manner. It is what it is. So I've seen a lot of religious people use religion that way. And, I just believe that we don't need that in order to be good people.
Right. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, why are you so intrigued by infinity? It seems like wherever you write something, you always write, to be infinite, or you always have that infinity sign. Why are you so intrigued by it?
I'm intrigued because we as people, we can't really 100% process what infinity means. We can't encapsulate it in a few sentences. It's some people can say, oh, it's just limitless. There's no limit. Yeah, but has anybody really stopped and thought about what that means? Like looking into the stars and realizing that is infinity. Like where does it end? We don't know where it ends.
Right.
No. It's just one of those things that you can puzzle over for your entire life. For me, my goal is to create something that is infinite because I know I'm not infinite. Everybody dies. Everybody, everything that composes will decompose. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we can create memories. We can create ideas. We can create words and movements and perspectives and ways of life that will continue for thousands and thousands of years as long as we're alive.
Right.
And it is my goal. I think it's my goal to leave that before. I believe that if I've already created something that is perpetual in itself, and in a sense of that it feeds itself and it will continue to grow without me there, then that's when I have become part of infinity.
That's great.
I've become part of a mentality that I think is the most abstract, far out there thing to ever. So yeah, it's really just a mind trip for me. Really,
that's pretty cool.
It kind of encapsulates my boundaries and it describes what my potential is if I understand it and perceive it that way.
Oh, that's
so
pretty cool.
If I perceive myself not to have any boundaries whatsoever, then in actuality, I do not have boundaries.
Yeah, that's good to live your life. And so to conclude, are there going to be any upcoming videos that you can give us a hint about?
Yeah. Well, I'm working on Pasteboard Practice 3.
Nice.
I got some crazy stuff there.
Great.
Some things that I've shown a few magician friends of mine. They seem to like it a great deal. So I was like, okay, well, I'll probably just throw that in there. I'm actually debating whether or not I should make it Card Magic 4 for next January 10th.
Right. Are you going to make another Arthritis Onslaught?
I think that's the only thing that I will continue with. I think we're going to have to see when I get to that bridge, but I have yet to make a part 4 of something. I'm a firm believer of trilogies. I love, having a part 1, part 2, and part 3, and boom, that's it.
That's good.
I love that it's symmetrical to me. It's very balanced. 1, 2, and 3. It's 3-phase routine, 3-phase video, 3-phase everything. I don't know. It just feels right to me.
Right.
I think I would feel a little weird if I had a part 4 of something. So I'm kind of battling with myself, and really, if I don't make a Card Magic 4, I'll make something else that will be a part 1 of something. I'll up the ante a little bit. I'll make Select 1. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just I'll continue to push it further. I do plan on doing the Wonka Vision Transpo live to Gene Wilder.
Hey, good luck meeting him.
The original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, hey, good luck meeting him though, man.
Yeah, that's one of my dreams. I would love to meet him and show him that. That itself would be a little slice of happiness for me that I can carry with me for the rest of my life.
You met Tim Peake. How was that for you?
Wow. Kim Peek represents the X zone. He represents a portion of our brain that we don't understand. He has a memory unlike anybody else's in the world. The average person, we memorize 40 to 45% of what we hear, see, and learn. Kim Peek memorizes 98.7% of what he hears, sees, and learns. And for me, like, just to be I don't know, in the same area as Kim Peek, I was like tripping out. I was like, this is crazy, man. Like, I got to shake hands with him. My favorite memory was I was eating a cookie, and he was eating a cookie. We both have the same kind of cookie.
Right.
And he was telling me about El Salvador, and he was telling me about when it was established and when it became a country, and all these crazy things. And then he told me that my birthday, March 9th, 1986, he said it was on a Sunday when I was born. I was like, oh my god, that's so crazy.
That's amazing.
I loved it. Like, I wanted to get more and more of it. And I had the opportunity to go to the meet and greet before he did the show. So got a chance to see, how he was just like backstage and stuff. It's really cool, dude.
Right. Yeah. That would have been awesome, man. I bet that was because he's a pretty amazing guy. I haven't met him, I'm not too interested in him, but what I've seen, because you posted on your MySpace page a long time ago, something like 10 videos of him or something like that, and he really intrigued me. I was like, wow, that's just freaking amazing. Yeah. Alright, these are going to be like random questions that you may not be able to think about, but they're going to be random. Alright, so, can you explain to us, to your fans, your upcoming book, because I hear not so many people know about that, so do you mind giving us a little behind the scenes on that?